going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in. It's nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take. And today I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to more NF brought to you by Randy. Hi, Randy. Thank you again for another wonderful request for NF. This time we are reacting to Only, and this is featuring Sasha Sloan. It says NF and Sasha Sloan. The song is Only. We are reacting to the lyric video today. 4.7 million views on a lyric video. Oh my gosh. Now, typically how we do it on this channel is that we'll watch the video twice together, with the first watch containing stops and pauses, just so I can give you my thoughts and commentary in real time as it comes to me. However, if you're on Patreon with me, because on YouTube I won't be able to do this, but if the second time we watch it, I'll play the entire video nonstop all the way through. That's why I'll take some notes down so that we can interpret it after and do the review after. It's not going to happen on YouTube. I already know I've been declined way too many times with the dispute. So if you want to see the full reaction nonstop with no watermarks, no fast forwarding, no editing, no nothing, please check out Patreon. Should you choose to do so, I truly appreciate you. But for now, I'm going to put on these headphones here and let's see what Only is all about. Here we go.
I can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. I can't be the only.
Yeah, does anybody feel like me? Show of hands. I don't need a lot, I just wanna find my peace. Yeah, why you throwing rocks? Oh, you wanna kill my dreams? Okay, tell me everything I'm not. You think I didn't know those things? Always been a little lost and I still might be. Life's hard, but it's okay. Watching the comments feels like I'm at a court date. How could I complain with a house like this and a car like that in the driveway? Half of what I say kinda feels like a dream that I'm gonna wake from someday. Wishing that I pray a little more often and put more time into my fate. Travel in my brain, woo, might find damage and no grace. Things that I hold on to, but I won't say. Things that I won't let go, so I chain my soul to the heartbreak. Having a nice day, that's not an average in my case. Don't like cameras in my face, glamour, it's all fake. Love my job, but it might seem odd that I'm here cause I hate fame. Yeah, pain might get to me, throwing threats at me. They can't tell.
I like that cadence switch.
It's affecting me. I get well, they'll write text to me, but don't check on me. Find myself always questioning what comes next for me. I can't be the only.
Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only.
Yeah, if you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? Do you know who you are? When you look at life and you talk about yours, do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark, living and playing the part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow? That's what it does, ain't it? Don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. Just a part of life, I guess we're all foolish, running after what we think will make us happy till it falls through, and then we find out later it ain't what we wanted, so we give up on it, then we pile the garbage, and we watch it grow and find a drug to numb it, till we hit the point that we can barely function. Am I motivated? Is my music dated? Would I be the
Real quick, I want to say that I really thought it was different hearing Sasha come in to the song. Like, sometimes NF does the singing parts himself and he'll put a lot of effects and just, different production on it to make it sound a certain way. But when Sasha did it, they actually produced her voice a lot as well, which I find interesting. I've never heard her sing. So I don't know what she sounds like without all of the effects on her voice just then to make it sound like this. But I wonder if it was necessary. I kind of want to hear what she sounds like. Is that her right there, actually? I would assume that's her. But I digressed. Let me go back just a little bit more. Here we go.
life and you talk about yours, do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark, living and playing the part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow? That's what it does, ain't it? Don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. Just a part of life, I guess we're all foolish, running after what we think will make us happy till it falls through, and then we find out later it ain't what we wanted, so we give up on it, then we pile the garbage, and we watch it grow and find a drug to numb it, till we hit the point that we can barely function. Am I motivated? Is my music dated? Would I be the same if I was medicated? Even therapists say I need medication. I avoid it though because I'm scared to take it. Am I the only one that has a loaded gun? It's full of doubts and memories to overcome. And I complain about them when they shoot at me, but I know truthfully I like to load them up and let them. That's so sad to see, that's so sad to see. I need help, they talk passively, then come after me. By myself, lost that half of me. God, there has to be someone else, don't feel bad for me. I just can't believe that I'm the only.
Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only. There's gotta be somebody out there. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs company. And it's comforting to know, there's gotta be somebody out there. There's gotta be.
This is NF and her.
Somewhere who needs company.
How interesting. Okay, man. So he said something here. Let me see. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. I can read. No, it's not changed. Oh, it is changing. He said something here that really stuck with me, but I didn't write it down. Am I the only one who has a loaded gun? I don't know. I think I'm just going to go back just a little bit. But that bridge was really cool. I think I heard both NF and Sasha singing there.
That's so sad to see, that's so sad to see. I need help, they talk passively, then come after me. By myself, lost that half of me. God, there has to be someone else, don't feel bad for me. I just can't believe that I'm the only.
Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No,
I'm curious to know what she really sounds like. Pretty close, you would think.
Somebody out there. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs company. And it's comforting to know.
A little bit of a plea here.
There's gotta be somebody out there. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs company. And it's comforting to know. I can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only. Can't be the
Oh, still got a minute left. Okay. I'm so distracted by whatever effects are on her voice that I think I'm missing some stuff. But I will say that the chorus itself really does, I said it, I was thinking out loud, like a plea, like there's gotta be somebody out there, please. Surely someone else feels, the way he feels right now, or she feels, because I could technically she's the one singing it. But let's see what the outro is kind of going to be like. We still got a whole minute left in the song, and I thought it was going to end now. Let's keep going. Let me go back just a little bit. Oh, is that it? Oh, see, it kind of sounded like the song was going to end, and then this person with the video kind of repeats it and makes it, oh, okay. So the song does end there, but he's going to repeat it. Oh, is that Sasha? She went a whole octave down.
Yeah. Does anybody feel like me?
Okay. Yeah.
I just wanna find my peace.
So let me take some notes this time, because to interpret NF, this one's called Only. I need to take some notes. So we're going to watch it again, Patreon, YouTube. I'm sorry we can't watch it again, but I will see you in 6 seconds where I can actually interpret. I'm going to try and get more from the lyrics this time. Here we go. Okay. I wrote down some stuff here. Let's see. Let me take these off. The overall gist of the song sort of seems like a plea for company. He's obviously lonely. But let's break it down verse by verse here, because I wrote some lines from every verse, maybe. In the first verse, he says, I think the very first line or something. Does anybody feel me? Does anybody feel like me? Show of hands. Anybody? Anybody feel like me? And then he says, I just want to find my peace. So I guess he's searching for other people who feel the same way. Sometimes the success, like the big house or the car or whatever that you have, it doesn't necessarily cancel out not the annoying side of fame, but just the sting of that public kind of scrutiny. Like, he's still having to deal with the fame, but sometimes I wish that he could do it in a way that was a little bit more low key. I'm not sure. But then the second part of the first verse that I wrote down here, he wrote something, or he said, something like, he wished that he'd pray a little bit more. And then I hate fame, but that can't be all true. I'm sure everybody feels that way at some point, just because of how much time it takes up and how much work has to be put into it. One thing that he said that I really found interesting is that they'll write checks to me, but they don't actually check on me. They don't really care. They're just here to pay him for the work, but they're not real friends. They're not real people who care. I wish that I'd pray a little more. So I guess he's got that longing for a deeper faith. I don't know why I just pictured the balloons, the black balloons behind him, because maybe if he had a deeper faith, he might have less baggage or burdens or doubts, or what the black balloons represent. But I think he's admitting that fame sometimes magnifies loneliness. I think people are there to pay him, but they don't really show up when he needs somebody, so it could feel very lonely. And then the chorus comes in and we got Sasha singing, who again, I really want to hear what she sounds like without all of that production on her voice. I thought she sounded better when she was in the lower register in the beginning. And then at this part of the song, she goes up a whole octave and she's really, really high up there. But I've always had a preference for lower tones anyway. But in the chorus, she sings, I can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. That sounds like a plea, where I'm thinking what she's thinking is surely somebody else out there has to feel this way as well, but it's kind of left open. It's just kind of left open in the air, like who knows. Verse 2 comes in. He says something like, if you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? He says, living and playing a part, we're chasing what we think will make us happy. Oh, okay. Yeah, so what I got from that, like I have to be quick to write down the lyrics. I don't have time to also write down what I think it means until I read it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. What I got from that is the first part, if you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down on it? I feel like he's questioning self-trust, really. And maybe even a little bit of authenticity. I don't know. He does his thing. He performs. He chases, I guess, quick fixes. Only to discover maybe that the things that he's pursuing don't really satisfy his needs. It's lonely. It can be very lonely being famous. But on the second half of that second verse, he talks about his therapy. He talks about his therapist saying that he needs medication, but he doesn't take it. If I recall, in another song, he actually said, I don't even take Advil or ibuprofen or whatever. I don't like medication. I don't like it. So if there's a therapist telling him that he needs medication, he's probably not going to take it. He actually says he avoids it because he's scared to take it. Which could be him wrestling with treatment, anxiety, I don't know, whatever intrusive thoughts he may be having. I don't know. It's all internal. He also writes down here something about a loaded gun full of doubts and memories to overcome. He asks God if there's someone else who gets it. It's a lot to think about because this war he's having is in fact internal, and he's wrestling with it a lot, and there's a lot of anxiety and there's a lot of doubt, and I don't know whatever thoughts may be going through his head. But we get to the bridge, which is primarily Sasha. Until NF joins her to sing, which I love because I love it when NF sings. Lots of layers on that part. Like if I recall, NF's part has a lower track layered by him an octave up as well. And then she does the same thing. Well, she's pretty high up there anyway. So just a lot of layers. It sounds cool. They're saying in that bridge, the chorus, right? There's got to be somebody out there. Oh, no. There's got to be somebody out there. There's got to be somebody out there. So it's not quite the chorus. But again, talking about feeling isolated, believing in some kind of companionship on its own. Just believing in that kind of becomes comfort to them. But they just want to know anybody. There's gotta be. It's good to be hopeful, I suppose. And then we get back to the chorus, the final chorus and the outro, where she emphasizes again, I can't be the only, which is actually the way that the song began. I mentioned that earlier as well, how that kind of tied together, that they chose to end the song the same way it began, by emphasizing that loneliness is real, but maybe so is the likelihood that others share it. So it's kind of all hidden. It's like suppressed in some way. I think this was, for whatever reason, a tougher one for me to interpret in really one go, because the first time I watched it, I was more listening to the way that the song was produced and put together, and being introduced to Sasha Sloan, who is okay. I really want to hear her without all the effects on her voice, because it sounds like she has a pretty vibrato, and I liked her when she was lower. But I don't know. I don't know much about her. Regardless, the song was a different tone. I just did another NF one right before this one that was aggressive. So it's crazy how he can deliver different vibes from one song to the next. But this one I do know is going to have me thinking for a little bit, which is typical of NF music when I hear it. So I do digress. Sometimes when I do these interpretations, I sit here and I forget that I'm actually recording. I'm just literally trying to interpret and figure out what he's trying to say. And I find it so fascinating because that's what NF does to me when I react to him. So let me know if you guys feel the same way, got the same vibes, got the same gist or interpretation. I'd love to know your thoughts on this one. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link, as well as the Discord link in the description below, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.